It was just over a year ago that masks became a staple of our daily lives. Before you head out the door, you grab your keys, wallet, phone, and now a mask too. Researchers estimate that at the height of the pandemic, nearly 200 billion masks were being used across the globe each month. Now, environmental concerns are growing about the long-term effects of those billions of masks.
And it really just comes down to it, number one, being safe, but then secondly, getting the mask disposed of properly. Unfortunately, these things are made to be going to the landfill after they're done. There is no other use. It goes in the trash.
And it's not just landfills that these masks end up in. They're light enough to blow out of a trash bin or even out of your hand and end up on our local beaches or in the ocean. And they're made of microplastics. They're not made of fabric as they might appear. They also have these strings attached to them that animals can end up tangled in. That's why when you're disposing of these, it's suggested that you either cut these strings off or rip them yourself.
Just by comparison, the loop on the mask is no different than the loops on these, which we have seen wrapped around marine life numerous times, millions of times. So, and that's not uncommon, like the handles on plastic bags.
Ian Monahan from the environmental nonprofit I Love a Clean San Diego says they've noticed these changes during cleaning efforts across the county.
Last year, there were numerous anomalies in our cleanups. One was disposable plastic masks. Those were brand new. We were collecting them in droves. Two, a significant increase in plastic bags and plastic to-go containers and styrofoam. Overwhelming garbage systems in public parks, strewn all over the beaches, in gutters and curbs.
An animal welfare group in the UK showed the effects on a seagull trapped in the strings of a disposable mask, unable to walk and with swollen joints.
Plastic is a pollutant. That's the bottom line. When it is a single-use plastic, it is meant to be thrown away. Here in San Diego County, our landfills are expected to close within many of our lifetimes. Close, be full, complete. What does that mean? What are we going to do next?
Beyond cutting ties off your masks, environmentalists suggest using reusable fabric masks and washing them along with your clothes and opting for the reusable option with everything you do. They say the convenience of single-use plastics has a cost. I'm Evan Narani, News 8.